Okay, hello, welcome to the beginning part of the video where I make sure everything is working okay. And it has been a couple of weeks. It's now a new year, 2026. Happy New Year to everybody. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks since I played the game, so hopefully we remember what we're doing, and it's a bit of a test to see how easy it is to pick up again after it's been a bit of time since you last played. So it looks like most things are working. We've got everything back up. That's good. At least I remember how to do everything. So hi, I'm Chris, and this is my game Realm of the Empress. It's a single player fantasy adventure board game where you explore a large open area, in this case Port Ovis, do quests, learn and upgrade a variety of skills, and buy different weapons and armour and upgrade those to progress your character. There's also a main story that takes place in your dreams and should hopefully act as a hook to keep you wanting to play more and find out what happens. In this video series I'm going to be doing a full playthrough of the whole game. Each video should be about an hour long, and the last playthrough I did was about 60 hours, so it should be quite a long series. We're on number 43 now, so certainly going on similar to the other one. I'm streaming Monday to Thursday at 7 PM UK time every week for probably into February some point, maybe the end of February, probably the middle of February. So feel free to leave a comment on any of the videos, or if you catch a live stream, write something in the chat, as any and all feedback is most welcome and kind of the reason why I'm doing this. And it's also just to test the game and to see what works and what doesn't. So there we go. I'm not going to do a big recap. Watch the tutorial videos that are also on the channel if you want to know how different parts of the game work, the main sort of basics, or start with number 1 in the series to see how we start the game. We're quite far in now, so it'd be not a great idea to start right here. We've got 6 quests that we are trying to finish up, and we've got our card that we left off, our map card that we left off last stream, which I believe is the inn. We're paying for an inn. We'll get into that in a minute. So they're mini map cards. There are over 300 of them. Top left corner is the number of the card, and then you've got a number for the north, east, south and west if you want to go in that direction, so you know which card to pick. We've got a 12-sided die as our character marker. It's on 12 at the moment. That means we're at the beginning. Actually, that just means we're going to start a new half hour. Every 12 steps is 1 half hour. We've got trackers to keep track of everything. We've got 17 gold. We've got 52 health, so we've got quite a bit of health. We're at the beginning of the day. I can see it right here. Here we'll go through our tracker. So we've got our skills being tracked. We've got the day and night. We've got in payments. Did we pay for the in? We're going to have to move the in payment. I think we have to move the in payment to day 2 now. Day of the week, week of the month, armor stats. We're doing leather armor. Everything's at level 1 except for body and legs. We've upgraded those to give us a bit more health. We've got some apple pie that we've been. We got to wait. We can pick that up. Apple pie is on this Sarah card, so she's made it for us. We gave her some apples to make us an apple pie, so we can do that. We've got some persuasion cards, which means we can, if we match them to some shops, we might be able to get half price for some items. And yes, we got our player board here. Yeah, we have paid for the inn, that's why we've got this space here. This is our normal satchel, which is filled up quite a lot. We got a tasty meal and an apple pie. We can get another one of those. This is where we keep all our equipment. We've got a quest item here. We've got a dream deck. We're on dream 6. We've got spirit weapon 1. If you want to know how dreams and nightmares work, I can't remember now. A couple of ones before this, we did a nightmare. The weather is okay. We've got Merwin's map, which is the only map of Port Ovis, so we've got a little special spot for that. So we want to do a bit of a quest. I think we ran away from it before. There's about a wolf pack encounter. We're going to change that to a bear encounter because otherwise it locks out the person who we get potions from. When it's not potions, well, actually there is a potion. It's one potion in the game as an alternative to cooking food to get your health back, but it's mainly poison is what I meant to say. It locks out getting poisoned too much, I think. And also there's a character you can get as a companion, and he requires some wolf pelts, so it's better to make that something you have to go out and do rather than just having some wolf pelts from that encounter left over. I've also made some larger chits for the fishing game. Before we were just exchanging the fish into meat and gold, and now you get a chit which takes up space in your satchel. So we've got small, medium and large, small, medium, large chits. So that's the other thing, the chit system. So they're 1/2 inch square, but some of them are different sizes. So we've got 35 slots in the satchel. So there's real space inventory management going on. So at the beginning of the day, we're at the beginning of the day. We wanted to get to the end of the day really, because the quest cave that we wanted to do is to move to map card 100 and then take K6, which is, we got defeated before, so I'll just bring that up. At the bottom, that little line, it says at night move to map card 100, then take K6. And we took K6 before, and there's K6 on the right. We ran away, so I've added a note, you can't read it in pencil. It says if you flee the map card, then 1 hour time is gone and you stay on map card 100. So I hadn't thought about that before, so we put those together. So that we still need to go to night and be at map card 100, but now it's going to be a bear, so we just got to do something today. We've got a few maggots, we've got a boar hide, we could upgrade because we've got boar hide, we've got mainly boar leather, we want to get onto bear leather. The question is, do we want to kill some animals to get the boar hide to upgrade a bit more, but potentially lose some health? Because we want to have, or do we just skip forward in time? I think we'll do some fishing because we can get some gold from that, and then we can probably buy some. We need potion ingredients, so maybe we do a cavern. We haven't done a cavern yet. We need a lantern to do a cavern. If we just get our characters out, you can see maybe we can afford a lantern, and then we can try doing a cavern. I think it's got to be less than 10. So a lantern we're going to get from our character Empress. We can try this. It's 30. It's 30. Okay, that's quite a lot. I probably should change that to 20 really, but let's keep that. Let's keep that as it is for now. Right, we don't have 30, and we could try to see. I mean, you should really have to be on his shop map card to do this, but let's see if we match 2. No, we only match 1. Oh no, yeah. So I'll try to bring this up to see if we can see it. So we're trying to match our persuasion cards with Empress in that middle strip. Hopefully you can see sort of the coloured in bits. We only match 1, unfortunately. If we match 2, then we would be able to get half price on some of the items, but only on the lower section, which it wouldn't be on anyway. So we can't get a lantern yet. We need a bit more gold, so we'll do some fishing. Then we got maggots, so we should do sea fishing. We do want to go to the farm. Let's put that, we need to go along and down. Maybe we could put that a little bit further there. We don't have any nose of use. We could pick up some more apples. We need 5 apples. I don't think there's any point doing that now. Right, so we're going to go south and then along east. Here is our map deck, I suppose, box, 300 cards grouped into 50s. So we want 1, 3, 4, so we take 100 to 150. Okay, and we take 1, 3, 4. Okay, and then we're going to go along east. Trying to think, I think we may bring it over a little bit more. We need a bit of space for the fishing. So we want 1, 3, 5. So we're just going to go along, going east to west, west to east is always sequential, so it's quite straightforward. And we want to go south as soon as we can go. I think we can go south from 164 even. Let's go south from 164. So let's move ourselves. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. 164. It's different. Map card. Okay. So always just looking in the top left corner. Yeah, we can go down there. Oh, then we need 163. And then we need to go 162. And then 191. And 192. 213. So that's going to be the next pile. So I will move us first. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 steps. 213. Okay, yeah. 213. And then 214 is our map card with fishing. So the fishing node doesn't need to be replenished. You can do as much as you want. 9, 10, 11. You can do as much as you want, but it uses up time. So if you end up in night, you have to start rolling for any creature encounters you might have. So we're going to do some fishing then. Sea fishing with maggots. We've got 3 lots of maggots actually, so we could. It takes 4 hours at the moment because we leveled up our fishing. Which is, oh no, we didn't level up our fishing. We bought a different fishing rod. Of course, trying to remember all the rules after 2 weeks. Bit interesting. Right, let's get our skill book out as well, so we double check we've got the right amount of everything. So we've got nothing cards, we've got small sea fish, which we don't believe we need any of those. So it's just going to be medium and large. We can get a fair bit of cash, but we can only have up to 99 or 100, I think it is, in total. But now that they're chits, you can store some in your satchel. And then, so it's all of those, it's all of those, I think it's all of those. Let me just double check. So if we get the right book out. Okay, skills book. There we go. So we've got crickets at the sea, 4 treasure, no, not crickets, maggots at the sea, 4 treasure, 6 medium here. So it's just 6 nothing cards. So we should be able to get quite a few. So 6 of these here. So it's basically all the treasures, all the large fish, and all the medium fish. So we will put these randomly in, and we're going to make a deck of 20 cards, and then pick randomly from that, and hopefully pick some good fish. So we just needed 6 nothing cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They go to the side, don't need those anymore. So we're making a new deck. put the nothing cards randomly in it. We're also going to shuffle the cards as best we can, because they're not proper cards, they're just paper, so they do have a tendency to kind of stick together. A little bit, we'll do our best. Okay, so here's our deck. We're going to make a 5x4 grid. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hopefully we can fit it all in shot. Yeah. So if you pick a nothing card from the grid, you have to take away the other the cards next to it, so the ones north, east, south and west of it. So that is how the game works. So it makes sense to get the corners, but if you find a fish, then I found that they're usually next to each other. So these are the maggots that we're using. Put that away in a minute. We will start at the top left, shall we? It is a nothing card, so we get rid of the 2 next to it. Not a great start. We can pick 6 cards with maggots. So let's try the one next to it. Maybe we get luckier. We get a treasure chest. That's good. Let's do the one next to that. Medium fish. So that's 1, 2, 3. 3 more. I kind of want to do some down here. Should we do this corner? Another medium bass, that's good. Should we go for one of these ones? Should we do this one? No, that's a nothing. Those ones will go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last go. That one. Large treasure chest. Treasure chest probably not the best because we haven't learned lock picking. No, we haven't. Well, we've got level 1 lock picking, but we don't have any lock picks with us, so we can't unlock anything, unfortunately. Right, and that was 4 hours of time. Double check, we're using a new rod. 4 hours, yeah. So it's a good way to pass the day, but you can skip forward ahead of time as well, but to skip a whole day would be a bit ridiculous. I'm thinking of saying something like you can't skip ahead until, I don't know, you're halfway through the day or something maybe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.5 hours, that is. So we did alright there. So now we need to make sure we've got space in here for our new chits that we just made. So this could be a bit of an issue. We can store stuff in our pouch if you wanted to. So what do we get? 2 bass. So they are a fair bit bigger. 2 bass. They're going to go in there. Okay. There's a bullhide. Worms and maggots. A lot of strange stuff in our satchel. We've got a dace in there from before as well. So, keep those out. Actually, we don't. We've got enough space for 2 large fish because they're massive. They're 4 squares each. Keep those out. We might need that. Okay, 2 bass. That's going to be 7 gold each and a raw meat. So we need to try to remember that. Well, we need to remember we've got it there. So what we're going to do then is do it again. Oh no, we're going to get our treasure chests out. So we've got treasure cards, many treasure cards, but we've got to check to see if it's locked first or not. So let's do the small treasure chest first. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. 2 are locked, 2 are not. And it's just a 50-50. Could be a roll of a die, but I don't know, I'm just going with the cards this time because most of it is cards. Let's see what that is. pick 3 treasure. It is unlocked. Fantastic. So let's get the large one. So we got 3 treasure for the small chest. Same thing with the large chest. We're going to hope we get lucky. The large chest is better than the small chest. You get more stuff, of course, but take that one, top one. No, it's locked. It's got the symbol for locked on it, so that's unfortunate. Yeah. Okay, so the big treasure chest was locked, is locked. That's unfortunate. Small treasure chest is not there, so we can pick 3 treasure from our normal treasure deck. So we just take all of those. There's a separate deck for locked treasure, slightly better. So we give this a shuffle and then we'll pick 3 from it. Okay, we're just going to do that. Take from the middle, 1 gold, 2 gold, 3 bronze helm. Ooh, 13 gold. So that's 4 plus 13, 17 gold. Well, we have to take that bronze helm as well. So the 2 golds just going to get converted. So we've got 4 gold. So we can just take that. We're using our coins. I don't know why there's nothing in there at the moment. Did we use up some but didn't change it on that? We should. Well, this says 17, so right. Well, let's take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's go with what it says on there, 17. So I think we weren't using this in the last stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, you don't have to use this, of course, but I quite like the feel of it. But I guess last time we were doing it in a row so many times, I decided not to bother with that. So we're going to add 4 to this, so we're at 21 gold. I might make a lantern be 20 instead of 30. That's what I was saying. Bronze helm. I'm going to have to get that as a chit. Bronze helm. Right. Bronze gauntlets. So we've got a lot of stuff. Obviously, this is not how we're going to store everything. There we go. It's not the final storage solution, we should say. But it is kind of working now, and it's easier to do. Well, not easier. It was just simpler, basically. It was just simpler, so that's why it's like this. It fits in the box a lot easier. Right, so we take one of these. It's worth 13 gold. I'm going to try to remember that it's worth 13 gold. It should say it on the back, but it doesn't at the moment. That goes in our inventory. Okay, well, it's kind of good we didn't get a bigger one. Right, we've got 8 spaces left in our satchel, so we could just go back, drop up stuff off at the. Well, we've got a lot of eyes. Right. Anyway, should we do another? Keep the treasure cards here for now. Should we do, I'm questioning whether or not we need to do another bout of fishing, really. We didn't get lucky with that. I really would like to get a large fish because they go for a lot more gold. Okay. Well, didn't need to separate them out. We're doing exactly the same thing again, did I? We're doing exactly the same thing. All we need to do is put them all together and give it a shuffle. Anyway, let's do that. Put these back in. Put these back in. I think we're okay to do that. We can store 2 more large fish, or 1 large fish and 2 medium fish. But I don't really want to have to drop anything off, and we can't really. There are 3 things that we could drop off at the inn. Let's go back up to the inn and then come back down. So 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It doesn't matter about using up time, that's just 1.5 hour. We want to use up time even, really, because we want to get to night and do that quest. So we're going to drop off some stuff at the inn because we're paying for it. I didn't move. I don't think I moved the thing to the next day. So this is in day 2 of the inn. It's also day 2. I have to check that on the video. I have to check that on the video. Well, that's okay. We can do that. It's not the biggest deal if you get the day wrong. Right, we're going to put the bronze helm and the boar hide and the iron gauntlets. We've got iron gauntlets as well. They're going to be worth a bit. Dace, anything that's living or possibly alive. I'm thinking now we don't need the axe and pickaxe. We haven't done. I don't think we're going to do much of that. So I'm going to put that into the inventory as well. Axe can go there, the pickaxe can go there. I will sell these later. We do want the fishing rods and everything else, but that's freeing up a fair bit of space. Okay, good. Okay, we've made up a bit of space there. Probably let's put the maggots there. Well, we're going to use up a second lot of maggots. We might even use up a 3rd lot of maggots. Let's see how we get on. Let's put the dace up there. The raw meat up there as well. Okay, so we've got a lot more space there now. That's good. Go back to the fishing spot. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right. 9, another half hour. Okay. Second bout of fishing. We will shuffle up our cards and hope we do a bit better. I don't think we did super well there. We only got, what did we get? 4 gold. Actually, 7 gold each from 14 from that and 2 meat. Not too bad, really. The main thing is we don't want to make sure we're not going to go over our 99 limit. Although I guess we can't really do that now, everything's converted to chits, so it should be okay. Right, we do it again. 3, 4, 5, 4. Okay. So it is a slow-paced game, intentionally slow. I mean, the idea is that it's, you know, time away from screens, away from perhaps other people. When you got like some time on a rainy Sunday, you can just do some skills, or do a bit of a quest, or start a quest, or finish a quest, or just do some fishing. You know, that's the kind of the idea. Is it's supposed to be? There's supposed to be a few different things you can do. Let's take that one. Ooh, there we go. We got a large one. We had to have a net for that. Got a net though, so that's good. Should we try our luck? Another medium. Should we try our luck again? Yes. Okay, we're doing well. We've got 2 eels. Ah, nothing. That's okay. That's only 2 gone. We've got 1 more go. Should we do one down here? Should we do that one? Nothing. Ah, dear. Okay. Well, that was much better. We got 2 eels which were 15 gold each. That's 30 gold from that. And then we got 2 more bass again. we're going to have to change that. We only got 2 bass chits. That's okay. So the conger eel ones are massive chits. So these are 1 inch square. So they're going to take up a fair bit of space, but they are worth 2 raw meat. And is that in? Right. Conger eel is going to go there. Another conger eel is going to go there. And then we've got 2 more bass, but I'm going to have to just put something else in because I didn't make enough. But that's okay, we know that they're 4 basses. Okay, there we go. So we don't have a lot of space left. Certainly don't want to do any more fishing because it takes up a lot of space doing fishing now. So that's good though. We didn't want too much other stuff, so we should get some decent money from that. Let's put those fish there, and let's put the maggots away. So the maggots is animal loot. There we go. So it's 2 meat for the large fish and 1 raw meat for the medium. No raw meat for the small fish. You do get a little bit of gold for the small fish, so there's still a case if you get a couple of those. I found in this game that even having a little bit of gold can make a fair bit of difference. So it's still worth doing things that get you a little bit of gold as well, like logging, like just getting a small fish. So medium, medium, large, medium, medium, large. Okay, so we'll just put these back. That's used up another 4 hours of time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 half hours. We've still got plenty of time left. Question is, what do we want to do with that time? Right, small fish. And put the river fish on the top with the nothing cards separating the 2. Put those back. Okay. We'll put the treasure cards back because we don't need those anymore. Right, we want to go back to the inn. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's our 8. There it is. Right, we're going to pick up the things that we don't need anymore. We want to get that apple pie. I can go in there actually, that's fine. So we got, are we going to upgrade our boar hide? Cost 10 gold, we've only got 20. We're going to do the lantern, weren't we? We're going to do, let's have a go at that. Do the lantern, have a go at doing the cavern. We have not done a cavern yet, so we put those 2 in there. We've got 1 space left. We do have some stingers and fangs. We've got rope. We need rope to get out of the cavern, so we need that rope. Okay. Who do we sell the fish to? I think we're going to say we're just going to sell the fish to the pub, and they will get the meat directly from, or maybe, yeah, I guess we just get the meat from the pub, from them. That's just an exchange that happens, perhaps. Or perhaps we don't. Maybe the pub will just keep the meat. You just sell it for the. We want to have the meat be a resource that we get from it, because we don't want to just have to be killing animals. It's quite good to be fishing and to get it from them too. So I think maybe we get the meat. Well, let's just exchange it. Let's see how we go. Let's go down. I think we go to the Olwyn's brothers, which is the harbour masters. Who are the harbour masters' sons? They're the guys who got the fishing rod from, well, the quest to get the fishing rod from. Trying to think now, because it doesn't make sense, sort of logically, does it? Because if you give someone, a bass, they're not gonna pay for it and then give you the meat back, are they? Maybe we... What can we do? Maybe we just have to convert it ourselves. Maybe we go down to Orod. Maybe we have to go down to Orod to do it. I don't know. Why would we get money and meat? Maybe it should just be straight up. You just get the meat and gold. Okay, but let's play it like that first. Let's go get our apple pie first. We're going to go to the farmers. So it's up here, the farmers. We're going to go west and then north. So we want 108. We'll have to have a little think about how that's going to work with the fishing things. Maybe we just keep it as, not having shits, because we basically converted it into meat and gold. 108. 150. Oh dear, we put this back the wrong way. Yeah, that's okay. Do that. Make sure you put the map cards back the right way, otherwise you're going to have a difficult time. Because they're going to be all jumbled up. You want to keep them in the same place. 73. Then we're going to go west. 72. The other thing is, do we want to get apples? We can get 1, 2, 3, 4 apples. We need 5 apples to make a pie. We don't really want to do that because we're just picking up one. And it costs money to get it on reserve. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we don't move the half hour until we go to 1. We're picking up our apple pie. We've already paid for it from Sarah. We've already paid for it, so that'll go in our pouch. And that restores 10 health, I think. That's still right. Wait, she can go back. So we're going to get a lantern then. Yeah, let's do that. We'll get a lantern. We've got full health, so we might as well go into that and see what we can get. We wanted to sell, so we're going to go down to the Harbour Master's sons. They're going to, I guess we're going to say, I just don't know why they're giving us money. It doesn't make any sense, does it? Because that's annoying. Because if you were to pay them to make it into meat, then you're paying them for it, aren't you? You're not getting gold from it. Let's just say we go to the Harbour Master's sons and they pay us for catching some stuff, but don't take it. I don't know what's going on here. We're going to have to think of something for that. 1, 2, 3. Got to think of a reason for the fish. What's the reason for the fish to get gold from them? We just did that. Was one of the older rules that we haven't really thought too much about, because before it was just got converted, and now it's not converted. We need to think a little bit about why you're getting gold unless you're selling it. You either get the gold and not the meat, or you get the meat and don't get any gold, I think. But it has to be a way of getting gold, really. We're just saying for now, 133. We're just saying for now that it works. So we'll go down to the Harbour Master's sons. They're going to be the ones who they're just going to be happy that we have done some fishing. They're going to pay us money for doing some fishing. We're going to go. Got to remember where the Harbour Master's sons are. So there's the inn. We go along. We've got to go along a fair bit. So 132. That's going to be the pub. Or maybe we don't. Is it? If we don't get the meat, then the only way of getting meat is from killing animals. It doesn't make sense because, of course, you get meat from a fish. So it makes more sense not to get money from it, really. Maybe. Yeah, I need to have a proper think. That's okay. We'll have to have a proper think about that another day. Is that gonna? No. Yeah. Oh, it's a long. Let's go along again and down. 171. Right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 171. So that is the prison, I think. Let's just double check that. So it's 9. 171. We'll go to the buildings deck to check out, double check what building 171 is. Enter only if on quest S2. Right, so we're not on quest S2, so that's the prison, that's what that means. So we can't enter that. So that's another thing. There are a couple of buildings where they don't let you in until there's a condition that needs to be met first. So perhaps, hopefully, that makes you want to play to find out what is going on there. So we want to go 17T. Yes. There's the Harbour Master's son's little building. Well, the Harbour Master and his son's building. So that's 10 steps. So we go here and we'll figure it out, but at the moment it just means we sell, we exchange conger eels for meat and gold. Conger eels and 4 bass, which is 7 each and 1 meat. So we're going to get a lot of meat here, and that was 15 each, so it's 30 gold. So 7, 7, 7, 21, 28 plus 30, 58 gold. That's a lot of gold. 58. 58 gold. So I guess, yeah, when it's a lot of money like this, okay, let's not bother counting it for now. Maybe we're done. Maybe that's why I didn't do that. 58 plus 21. 50, 60, 79. 79, I mean that is good. And then we're also going to have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 raw meat. We want to do some cooking then, really. Raw meat is what we want. Where we have to find that from our animal loot. Hopefully get our raw meat. So raw meat, raw meat. So it's 2 for the conger eels each, and then 1 for the chubs, 1 for medium fish. So it's 8 raw meat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that 8? Yes. We've already got 1. We've got 9 there. It might be worth doing some cooking, because we get money for that. What are we doing with all this money? Can we just, we could just buy bear gear, can't we? Do we want to just buy it? But then we have to upgrade it, we have to sell what we've got. We really want bear hide before we buy, because then we can immediately start upgrading. Problem with having all this raw meat is it's going to use up our inventory. Oh, we've got a dace there. Sell the dace. We just sell that to Nuth in the pub. So 11, 12. Sell that to him. And let's put our raw meat somewhere. Got 9 raw meat. I mean, that's good. We don't. Do we need gold? Thing about upgrading is that you need to have the hide. We could go try to kill a bear without having to do that. So raw meat can't go in your inventory at the inn because it's a perishable. We want to sell our iron gauntlets and bronze helm as well. Dace is going. We're selling that. How much is the dace worth? We have to check how much the dace is worth now quickly. We should have that. We've got a list on the back of the rulebook of all the things you can sell. I don't know if that includes fish, because before they weren't needing to be kept. They were just instantly converted, so we're going to have to add the fish to this. Yeah. But we can see that the iron gauntlets got 18 for that, and then the bronze helm 13 plus 18, so that's like, okay, let's put that 31 on top of our 17. That's too much, so we don't want to sell that because we won't have the money for it. Dace, we did not know, it was not included, so let's double check in our fishing thing how much a dace. 5 gold. Can take that 5 gold. Let's put the dace back. Dace back in the dace one. Fish. Yeah, maybe we just keep the fish then without the chits, and you just convert them immediately to. I just still don't really know why we're getting gold for fish, unless we're selling the fish for their meat, and then you don't get the meat from the fish. So we want to kill some bears. Should we go just attack a bear before we go in the cavern? The cavern, we're going to attack monsters and they're going to give us ingredients for poison, and then we do that quest tonight, in game night, to unlock the lady who will give us the poisons. But we want to have full health for that, ideally, because it's quite involved. So I'm just moving a bit of equipment. It's quite involved, so we would have to eat perhaps our tasty meal and our apple pies, and do 10 each, and a tasty meal is 50, 20. How much does a tasty meal give us? 20. So we've got 40 health we can restore. But we'll play it as if, because we don't know. You're not supposed to know what happens in the quest, that's fine. So we're going to play it as if we didn't know what was going on in the quest. So we're going to go. We're going to cook. We don't want them all gold. We're going to go find a bear in the woods to kill. I think that's what we're going to do. So that means we go 1, 2. We want to kill some bears. We might only kill 1, but even that. Or we skip forward to the quest. Should we just skip forward? So skip forward in time for the quest, I think. Done the fishing. We could do more fishing, perhaps. We can still do some more fishing, really. Should we go back and do the fishing? How are we doing for time? We've got 10 minutes. It's been a bit of a rambly one, this. Mainly refreshing my memory on everything and what to do. So I'm still thinking about the fish giving us meat, because I'm thinking maybe it makes more sense to get the fish, sell them for meat, so because the gold's more important than the meat. But then that means the only way of getting meat is to kill animals in the woods if it's not raining, or to go hunting if you've learnt the hunting skill. We have upgraded the hunting skill. Oh, we should upgrade our skills with our money. That's what we should do. We should upgrade the hunting skill. We've got it on the back. That is exactly what we should do, because it does rain sometimes. Our hunting skill, we can level up all of them a little bit. It's 15 gold to level up each skill. Oh no, it's different for the hunting one. It is different. So the hunting, it's 5 gold for the search, 10 gold for the tracking, and 15 gold for the capture. So we probably want to do just the track and capture. Searching is already at 50-50, and it doesn't matter if we don't get the search, just lose a bit of time. So maybe we do the capture for 15, 2 tracks for 10, so that's 35. And then we could do another 15. So we could do 30 plus 20. We could do 50 and completely level up hunting. Okay, let's do that. Let's level up hunting, and then we can go cooking and get some more gold from that. Anyway, so the meat is more important. The meat turns into stuff you can cook. So maybe just don't get gold, but you convert the meat to you cook the meat and then you sell the cooked meat or keep the cooked meat. That's maybe more important. There are quite a few ways to get gold, so that's maybe the least important. Yeah, let's keep going now anyway. We'll do that and change if we need to later. Right, I think we go to the inn. The person who. So let's go 2, 3, 4. Let's just check. They're not. I don't think it's the person who's in the pub. Let's check who's in the pub. So we want 131. I've forgotten now who is in the building. 2 weeks ago, I could told you exactly who was in all the buildings, but we've had Christmas and a New Year's and 2 weeks, so my memory of who is whom has lessened. I'm pretty sure they're in the inn. Let's just double check. So this is the only one we have two cards that come together to make one big area. So we've got the Old Lamb, which is the pub. We've got Lily, John, Isabel, Alan, and Nuth. Nuth is the guy we can play our poker style game with and bet a bit of money with him. We could do that for a bit of fun as well. Yeah, I think we just get the meat from the fish from now on. We're going to keep the gold that we got already, but should we keep the gold? Well, let's keep the gold for now. Fishing was a little bit overpowered, so perhaps just having the meat from it is better. Well, I think we have to test it. We'll have to test. John. Is John... I don't think John is the guy who we upgrade our hunting from. Pretty certain it's Ivan. Yes, it is Ivan. Right, we're going to go to the inn. Talk to Ivan. I'm going to upgrade. Buildings. Back. Right. 5, 6, 7, 8. To the inn. Ivan is our man. What does it say? Hunting. No requirement. Oh, it's 30 gold for level 1. So you have to... Yeah, because you don't learn hunting. That's right. Passively or through a quest or anything like that. So you have to just go find him and just pay him 30 gold and he'll teach you how to hunt. Just to start doing that. So we're going to spend some of our gold. We're not using that anymore because I think the novelty may have worn off for that a little bit, for the stream anyway. If you're doing it on your own, feel free to do it as much as you want. Right, so what did I say? So we're going to level up all the way. So we want to do 15 plus 15 plus 20. So it's 50, yes. 50 gold for the man. 50 from 79 is 29. Yes, just checking. My maths is terrible and not so good with numbers. Right, so that means we've leveled up hunting 100%. So we'll take our skills. We'll level up hunting all the way to 5. The skill gap will get bigger when we have different games you can play as you expand and explore the whole world, not just Port Ovis. So great, we're at level 5 hunting. We can level up sneaking. Well, I don't think we need to level up sneaking that much. Just double check. We've only got 20 gold anyway. Do we want to get? Okay, so that's good. We wanted to do that. So now We could buy a lantern and go into the caverns. We can cook our raw meat. Or we can skip ahead of time and do the quest. I think we do the quest first, and then we can check what ingredients we need. Well, I know the stuff from there. It's in the cavern. We got a bit of time. Maybe let's go to a cavern. They're way over there. So we'll buy. Where's Aerith's shop? Oh, it's along here. Right. So we'll buy on the way. Right. Let's pick up some of these cards. We'll get a lantern on the way. We've got the rope. We're going to go into the cavern, and we get a treasure at the end of a cavern, and then we'll fight some creatures and get some materials from them. We might need a bottle to put the materials in for some of these things. We haven't really done any of that, so it'd be good to really figure out how the cavern works. We're going to take those. Take these. That one. We're going to take these out of the way. And we will see where we end up. Right. So let's start at the back. T13. 214. It doesn't take long to back away. I've been saying it the whole way through the stream, but it does need to happen reasonably often, depending on how much space you've got on your table. I've got quite a big table here, which would fit the whole map on, but it would not fit in shot. And even if it did fit in shot, it wouldn't be particularly visible because it'd be quite zoomed out. So that's why I've got to do it a few more times. 170. Take that. 129. But it is a fair bit of card management, so that is part of the game. I don't mind it, but for some people they might. And like I said, it's not a fast game, it's a slow game. You just relax and play at a slower pace. And it doesn't matter about how much progress you make per session, as long as you're enjoying what you're doing. Right? So hopefully you like the fishing mini game, and hopefully you like the quest designs and the way that the story is written. It keeps it engaged, and hopefully you like just exploring the world, like the artwork. Still need to do a lot of artwork for this game. Right, we're going all the way over here. Because we need to go to the shop. We need to buy. We're going to say it's 20, and we're going to spend that 20 gold. So, which one? I'm looking at Maywin's map. 1, 2. It's the second one in, so it's at 104. So we go 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 104. We're going to buy ourselves a lantern. We're going to go into the cavern. I wanted to make the cavern system a bit like a rogue-like adventure. It's quite separate from this, different map and everything, delving into these sort of caverns and caves. But then I need a resource that you get from it that means you can do it over and over again, but doesn't make you too overpowered for the rest of the game. So it's quite tricky, really. So we're saying that the lantern is going to cost us 20. I think it says 30 in there at the moment, but we're going to change that to 20. So we're going to find the lantern. We're going to put it in our satchel. Okay, there's the lantern. That's cost us 20 gold. That brings us down to a resounding 9. That's okay, we'll cook that food and we'll get way back up again. Right, let's go back down to, that's a half hour as well. And it doesn't matter too much if you miss a half hour here or there. 138. So I don't know how far we need to go quite far east. 138. To get to the cavern. We haven't done one before, so quite exciting. I don't know. This 139. I don't know. 139. 40. 41. Okay, let's go up to 99 from there. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 99. Okay, 98. It's not on the map, the cavern. I know roughly where it is. It's up in the northeast direction. Let's go. Should we go along? Don't know. Let's go up. 84. Aha. Okay. The wrong one. 84. We want 85. Okay, this is closer. 85, 86. Let's go up to 35. It's around here somewhere. It's either 35 or 34. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. It's around here somewhere. I'm gonna have to leave the cabin to the next stream. Gone. 8 o'clock. 35. To find out, I have to come around this way. There it is. 34. I'm gonna put that. Come back around here. 34, here it is. Let me just show you what it looks like. So there's no real clear indication at the moment, but there's definitely a hole, right? It definitely looks like a cave. So I'm hoping what people will do is think, well, if this is a place, it might be in the buildings deck, even though it's not a building, but maybe we'll check to see if there's a 34 in the buildings deck. So 1, 2, 3, we're there. So what you would hopefully do is go into the buildings deck and see if there's a 34. I can tell you there is a 34. So basically maybe it should say interior instead of building, perhaps. So 34, we flip it over. And let's see what 34 says. So it's information rather than a picture of an inside or anything. So it says Cavern 1. To enter requires 1 lantern equipped, 1 oil. I didn't get oil. I forgot the oil. Guys, oil for the lantern, of course. And 1 rope to leave. Discard the oil and the rope after exiting. So you've used the rope and the oil by going through the cavern system. To set up, take 10 cards from the cavern's straights deck. Take 10 cards from the cavern's corners deck. Shuffle them all together, then place them down randomly. You may choose how to arrange them. Roll 1d6 for movement. Ah, I forgot the oil. Oil's going to be 10. Is oil going to be 10? So I don't have any oil, do I? Ah, that's annoying that I forgot the oil. Right, that's going to go back on. Going to go back. Let's double check. Erith will have the oil as well. It's just a general shop, is Erith, you see. Is that gonna... Okay, let's put there. Lantern oil, 10 gold. Empty bottles, 10 as well. Okay. 10 gold. We've got 9 gold. So how are we going to get some money? We can go to the woods south of us and hope there's a logging space, and what we're going to do is put. Oh, we have to go back to the. Oh, we don't. Yeah, we dropped off the axe at the inn. Right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get prepared. So we're going to go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we go all the way back. Where is the 8? 8. 1/2 hour used up. We should say how much time is used in the cabin as well, maybe. We'll figure that out. Anyway, so we've gone back. We're going to pick up the axe. Although there is a... We can do pickaxing. Mining even is the word. Let's do some mining because we haven't done that for a while. Although, I don't know if we're going to get anything good from that. Let's just go... We don't know we're going to get anything good from mining, for one thing, and it takes up more time. We're just going to take the axe. It's simpler. We take the axe. Is there anything else we can sell? We could sell the boar hide, actually. We could sell the boar hide instead. Because I know that's going to be worth a little bit of gold. And it's on the way. How much is the boar hide? Boar hide. Oh, it's just boar hide, yeah. 5 gold. That's alright, that gives us 14. Right, let's sell the boar hide. Pick it up at the inn from the inventory. That is now in our satchel. We haven't picked up the axe. We're then going to go to the tanner's, who's at the end. So we're just going to go 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, I think. 102. Let's see, 102. Looks like the tanners. Again, we can check on the building's deck. 102. Let's have a little look. 102. The tannery Eli is our man. Right, let's have a little look. Right, okay, so we sell the hide to him. Let's say 5 gold. So that goes in the loot. Boar hide. Boar hide. There it is. Because we're not going to upgrade our leather armor, our boar leather armor anymore. We've got to focus on killing some bears and getting bear leather armor. Pretty sure you'll be able to finish the game in bear leather, but you can get wolf leather if you really want to go for it. So that's added 5, so we're at 14. Then we go, so we're going to end up back at 9, basically. 14. No, we're going to end up with 4. 10 gold for oil. So then we go back to him, so 3, 4, 5. Buy a lantern oil. So we have to find the oil, which I haven't used yet, so probably going to be lower down on the list. Lantern oil, here we are. Let's get 1 lantern oil. So it's going to burn the lantern oil and it's going to use the rope because we need, well, yeah, the rope doesn't cost much, it's just a resource you have to use, the oil and the rope. You can catch glow bugs in the forest. You can catch glow bugs in the forest, put them in a bottle and use that as a lantern and a lantern oil instead of buying it if you wanted to, but the bugs die after 2 goes. I don't know, have to think about what the bugs do, if they're that much better or not. Right, back we go. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now we're prepared. Where's the 7? There it is. To go into the caverns in the next stream. Yes, in the next stream we'll do that. Right, we've got everything there. So we're going to pack up 34, 1, 3, 5. So we're going to pack up everything, which just means putting all the cards back in order, which isn't too difficult. 97, 98, 99, 84, 85, 86. We'll keep the one out that we're on. So 102, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 34. Okay. 96, 97 to 100. Then we've got 84. We've got 35. 33, 34, 35. Okay, there we go, packed up. We shall put the carpet on and the amount of steps we've done into a little space here. So we're ready to go for the next stream. Thank you very much for watching. It's a bit of a stranger one today because it took a bit of time to remember everything, but I think we're on the way forward. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.